Coco bone strong. Coco, Coco, Coco bone strong. All about money. So sweet like some honey. Tasting my chocolate chip cookie. I need an ass with no rookie. Yeah. Coco, Coco, Coco bone strong. Coco, Coco, Coco bone strong. All about money. So sweet like some honey. Tasting my chocolate chip cookie. Honey boo boo baby sweetie chow. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tosh, aka Coco Bone, and I'm coming at y'all with this late review of Baddies East Reunion Part 1, honey. I don't care that we're on a Sunday. I'm still going to talk my ish, and I'm still going to give this review. Been busy, but yes, I'm definitely going to be taking notes tonight, and if I can, I will do the best I can to upload either tonight or Monday. So, you know, the kids don't got school tomorrow, so that gives me an extra free day off from my job. So yeah, just make sure to stay tuned. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this review. So the performance from Matt Cash, I personally felt like they could have kept that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, the song is alright, but we ain't really need to see all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like cordial. It wasn't like, oh, that shit was fire. Or it wasn't like, yo, I'm about to download that song right now. Like, it wasn't giving that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, in my opinion, definitely could have kept that performance, honey. Definitely. But, yeah, that's how I feel about that. Biggie not feeling Smiley the minute Smiley walked in her trailer. And Biggie was getting on that ass, okay? Biggie was just not feeling how Smiley was just acting like a nut ass bitch. And Smiley coming in with her fake ass.
Oh yeah, what's up, bruh? What's up, bruh?
Like, why is every female a bruh? Bruh. Like, why you keep on calling everybody bruh? But you know, Biggie was just like letting Smiley know off the rip, like, no, I'm not your bruh. I'm not cool with you because you wasn't standing on business. But we're gonna get back to that. Mariah Lynn thinks she's a national superstar and she's ready to fight. This national superstar stuff, she got to chill out when it comes to that. We do not see you on no award shows. If anything, Dream Doll has been doing her thing, okay? And I'm only bringing that up because I know on Love and Hip Hop New York, they had a whole big beef. And Dream Doll, remember that scene where she was telling Mariah, yeah, self ain't messing with you no more. You know, your music ain't popping and your career going flop. Then Mariah told her pussy was flopping and them two got the scuffling, that weak ass scuffle.
Self told me to come and talk to you today,
okay,
because your career is going to flop.
Well, your pussy's gonna flop from all the dick you take.
No, your mother will that. All right, so talk about my mother the way you just did, bitch. Talk about my mother, bitch. I'll fuck your ass up. You talk about my mother, bitch. Now find her match.
Dream Doll's beautiful, but she can't fight. Mariah Lynn is also beautiful, but she can fight just a teeny tiny bit, but she also can't fight, if that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, the international superstar shit, girl, you're gonna have to miss me with that, okay? Suki Hana feels like if she can't tell you about yourself, then she can't be your friend. And when I say I applaud that message so much, okay, I can't stand when people want to tell you about you, and then the minute that you tell them about them, you're a bad person, you're terrible. It's like, sweetie, if you could dish it, you could take it. I'm always gonna live by that quote, and I'm gonna die by that quote. You feel me? But I'm not gonna lie, Suki, you were kind of being weird just switching up on Mariah like that. Because how you going to help that girl get her chain, but then throw it back in her face that you helped her get her chain? So was it genuine or was you doing it for the cameras? I wonder what, okay? And then you got nut ass, big ass Sapphire, you know, sitting next to her like, it's time for me to do my big one. We gonna see, because from the looks of it, from the trailer, you look like you got washed. So yeah, Biggie slapped the dog shit out of Smiley for lying and being a dramatic creature, okay? And I am so happy that Biggie has smacked her, even though I feel like Biggie can't fight and she should keep this energy with, you know, Rolly and her other enemies and stuff like that. I was really happy that Biggie has smacked Smiley because, you know, come to look of it, when I was listening to that scene, Biggie had asked Smiley, she was like, well, what did the doctor say? You want to know what Smiley told her? This big creature gonna have the nerve to say, I don't know. So Biggie was like, okay, so you're lying then. How in the world you don't remember what the doctor told you? Like, when you have something as serious as that, like, everybody should know what information the doctor told them about their health scare. So the fact that you have no clue, that's why none of the castmates don't really like Smiley, because Smiley is a big weirdo, bro. It's giving like Predator. It's giving Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? Like something is just mentally off and wrong with that girl. And I'm so upset that, you know, on that episode where she had the seizure and all that, I was trying to research information on, you know, her seizure and stuff like that and what could have caused it, you know, such as epilepsy and whatnot. And I just feel some type of way that I was trying to find some way to be like, this might not be fake, but the fact that you don't remember what your doctor said, bitch, you're full of shit. I was trying to refrain from using the word bitch, but Smiley deserves the word bitch, because who sits up here and puts on a whole act and drool on themselves with they nasty ass for attention and views? Like, girl, you gotta go. So Biggie, rightfully so, has smacked the dog crap out of her, and I was happy that she did that. Smiley is still being so dramatic to the point where she cut her finger and blood is everywhere in the trailer. I don't even know how that happened or what she had, you know, sliced her finger on, because I highly doubt Biggie had, you know, cut her finger, but okay. Biggie tells the truth about Krishan to Tesehki, which was Krishan is being ungrateful and she was whack for jumping her sister. Tesehki, however, is just done in capital letters with Krishan, as she should be. You know, when they was talking about the whole Krishan situation and why she didn't come because Krishan was asking for 200 grand, I feel like that scene was valid, because at the end of the day, Krishan was dead ass wrong for getting her sister jumped. And now you want to try to rekindle stuff? Like, honestly, I feel like once you cross that line, there ain't no coming back from that. You got your sister jumped. Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's hurtful. I couldn't even imagine my brothers getting some girls to jump on me and beat me up, or vice versa. I'm getting guys to jump on them and beat them up. Like, once you cross that line, I personally, in my opinion, there isn't no coming back from that. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, I know that they're blood sisters, but honestly, the way that I live my life now, blood makes you a relative and loyalty makes you family. You know, and if you ain't showing no loyalty and you that disloyal, you can't give a toxic family member a pass and be like, well, you're still family. Even though that you jumped me and harmed me, you know, we're still family. No, you don't never bring outside strangers into y'all sibling or relative beef. Like, at the end of the day, that beef is between you and that other relative. So for Krishan to do something like that, it definitely goes and show that she is no longer that Krishan that Tesehki once grew up with. I know that feeling, because I know with my younger brother, ever since he married his wife, I don't know who the hell he is anymore. So I understand where Tesehki, as the oldest, where she's coming from. But Tesehki, at this point, she's just protecting her energy. I don't take it as like she's being mean. She has to protect her energy. You can't keep letting this relative take up all of your energy, making you feel down and stuff like that. You know, it's one thing for y'all to have a verbal argument, y'all saying messed up things to each other, but the fact that you literally got outside strangers that's not related to y'all, even if they were related, it's still messed up. You got outside people sitting up here jumping your actual blood sister that you grew up with. You could tell that Krishan has sold her soul and she's fighting hella demons. So yeah, I definitely thought that scene was definitely valid, and I was agreeing with what they was talking about. Side note, why they cut the scene off when Biggie said she was the prettiest fat bitch and went straight to Camilla talking about fighting Rolly? I was like, no, they is not being shady. Like, come on, y'all. Like, at least Biggie is owning the fact that she's fat. Because you got some women, they just be insecure, like, oh my God, I'm fat. Like, for me, I gained some weight, you know. I've gotten a little fat, you know, but I'm still that bitch. And I won't die that bitch. Fat, skinny, in between, I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So come on, Zeus, give Biggie a little credit now. Golly. Nene Leakes got played by Zeus' wardrobe, looking like a highlighted Big Bird from Sesame Street. And Janisha nose looks a lot longer than usual. But nevertheless, Janisha still looks good, and I'm loving that bob that is definitely accentuating her face, honey. Yes, like, Janisha stay looking good. Her body is banging. She's a very beautiful woman. I don't understand why Let Me Get a Coke, okay, is sitting up here always messing with Anna Mac, allegedly, messing messing with Scotty, allegedly, and now possibly messing with T or trying to mess with T, allegedly. I wish that Let Me Get a Coke will start to appreciate his wife and, just stop all the greediness. Like, I get that, you once was a nerd in high school and you couldn't get your favorite mean girl. Now you got so much money to where you smashing 3 mean girls besides your wife at the same time. But come on. And it's alleged. I gotta say that. Because y'all be tripping, man. Y'all be coming on my page talking shit. Well, that's so-and-so. Like, oh, shut the fuck up. I know. That's why I'm saying alleged. Okay? I don't know for sure, but these are the rumors, all right? Goddamn. Anyway, Janisha looked good, and, I feel like they could have did better for Nene Leakes. Like, to put her in that nut-ass Big Bird costume, she got a nice figure. Don't get me wrong on that. She got a nice figure. But that ostrich costume wasn't giving. It was not giving, honey, in my opinion. Moving on. Scotty got rid of her gap thanks to T. I was very shocked to see that because I always thought Scotty was a beautiful girl and still is. I don't understand why she got rid of her gap, but okay. Scotty and Anna is trying to pretend they're not fighting over Lemmy, aka Let Me Get a Coke, okay? When Janisha was asking the questions between them two, notice how Janisha kept looking at Anna the whole time and not really Scotty. Yo, I really seen and peeped the shade. I'm like, oh, okay. So somebody do believe the rumors, or somebody is, definitely not trying to say what's really going on, but what's going on. Okay, Pooh. All right. Tesehki finally gave her side about how she didn't want to eat up Anna Mac and woke Vicky over no petty stuff, and Tesehki was going to basically eat Krishan up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for getting her jumped. Tesehki is still hurting from what Krishan did, and it's going to take some time for her to heal from what Krishan did to her. Tesehki is just in a place where she has to protect her peace. Just because somebody's your family, you should not keep giving them the power over you to make you so emotional and sad because they have done some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you are my family, but I have to love you now from a distance. I gotta feed you with a long ass silver spoon. I can't no longer be there for you how I used to. You know what I'm saying? I feel Tesehki on that. It's like, how many more times are you going to keep being hurt? You going to be emotional? Like, yes, this person is your family, but I always try to tell people, don't let another family member try to do you wrong just because they're family and then you want to get over it. Oh, because we family. No, if you're never going to change, you're never going to take no accountability for nothing. She did claim how, Krishan had called and wanted to squash the beef. She called, I think, their mom and tried to set up to where they could sit and squash the beef, because now after that nut-ass bullshit that big baby Krishan had set up because she wasn't getting her way with her immature ass, now you missed the one person that you knew that ate up not only the 2 girls that you got the jumper, but she also ate up your arch enemy, E.T. And at the end of the day, you messed up that connection by getting her jumped. Like, I feel Tesehki. Like, in my personal opinion, I understand they're blood sisters, but once you cross that threshold, there ain't no returning back from that. At this point, Tesehki's doing the right thing by keeping her distance and loving her from a distance. Y'all call it holding on to a grudge. I call it protecting your energy. You can't keep being sad about stuff that you just can't control. Anyway, T and Scotty get into their petty argument that still doesn't make any sense. Moving on. Rolly and E.T. comes out with a bang, and E.T. immediately attacks Natalie and flipped her chair back on the floor. I could tell Natalie was not prepared for that, because poor thing was kicking, and Natalie, after all these years, you still can't fight, creature. For anybody that's new to my channel, I replaced the B word with creature, so you're gonna hear creature a lot. You still can't fight, creature. You and that chin don't have no karate moves yet? Come on, girl. Anyway, Rolly and Biggie get their round, and poor Big Biggie can't fight, but at least she got heart, okay? Rolly and Biggie go round 2, but Tesehki on the sideline is mad Biggie is not doing what Tesehki taught her to do. And honestly, I'm just looking at Biggie like,
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
girl, what is you doing? You turning away, like you trying to look backwards while fighting forward. Like, what are you doing? And Tesehki like, Biggie, that ain't what I taught you. I fell to the ground, honey. I couldn't. I'm like, no, she is not up here telling Biggie to do what she taught her. For real, though. Like, Tesehki is the perfect one to teach somebody how to fight or how to eat, okay? Lord have mercy. But at least Biggie got hard, though. You was all good when you smacked Smiley, who also can't really fight like that. But you can't fight Rolly? Somebody that's fighting your back? That's some weak ass shit, Biggie. That's some weak ass shit. But anyway, not Anna Mac putting Tesehki's skirt on like a superwoman cape to fight Rolly. Yo, when I seen that, I'm like, yo, she really thinks she's superwoman in this joint. But shout out to Anna for not being scared of roly-poly snack bills, okay? She's like, I don't care how skinny I am and how big you are, we can go. I'm faster than you slower than me, you can't run, let's go, honey. Biggie is clowning Rolly about her never running because of Rolly's not knees. And I do notice that Rolly never runs whenever she fights somebody. Didn't I tell y'all before in my last video where I gave the tea or my opinion about us hearing about Tesehki eating up E.T. and all of that? I stated in that video that Rolly just throws her belly and them Z-cup, Z as in zebra, them Z-cup titties all in your face. Just throw it all in your face while hitting your ass, okay? That's what Rolly do. So it doesn't really surprise me that Rolly can't run to save her life, okay? All right. And then the final fight was Tesehki eating up E.T. on round 1. And honey, when I say Tesehki was connecting every punch and boxing like Mike Tyson, I'm like, oh my gosh, she gonna make a nigga fall in love with her. What man don't want a beautiful woman that know how to fight like a nigga? Like, come on now. It's the best of both worlds. Whenever a bitch get out of line with him, he can immediately get Tesehki to whoop their ass. And then right after that, she looks so damn good, he can take her out to dinner and they go back to the room to do the yamin to the yamin, okay? Like, Tesehki was throwing them knockers and I was rooting for her, honey. Yes, yes. E.T. deserved every inch of them knockers. I don't know what E.T. was doing. It looked like she was trying to play patty cake. You know, like, I don't know. I mean, she tried, but yeah, she wasn't really successful. My thing is, if you couldn't really barely handle Krishan on Now That's TV, what's that show called? I think it's South Central Baddies or something like that. Because I seen where, you know, she got jumped by this girl. Who's the other girl? Damn, what's her name again? Well, anyway, she got jumped by E.T. and then this other girl. I forgot the other girl's name. But yeah, like, she got jumped. And E.T., you know, she was fighting her and all that. But if you barely could handle Krishan and you needed someone to help you fight Krishan, why do you really think in a million years or in your whole existence you was going to be able to go up against the older sister, which was Tesehki? Like, girl, she taught you a lesson. And the lesson was to stop trying to be a bully, okay? She beat your bully ass the fuck up, as she should. But anyway, that is the end of this review. I will be doing my notes tonight, and if I can, I will be recording. It depends on if my son is going to be taking a nap or not. But yeah, I definitely will be doing my notes tonight to part 2 of the reunion. And y'all definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, show your girl some love, help your girl get to 4,000 subs. Make sure to leave some suggestions in the comment section down below. And please give me a big thumbs up, for it helps to push my videos further out into the algorithm. I'm out this joint. Deuces.